welcome along, everybody. How are we doing? I am back. Yeah, we had a little bit of a soft backyard night with FarmCatGR with fantastic new series of Help Wanted. So yeah, if you want to join in on that, exclamation mark join in on the chat. You need to be a patron, any level patron, any level channel member, or any level Twitch subscriber, or have reached level 8 in the Discord, and then you can get the details for that season, for that series for next Saturday evening from 8:30. That is shaping up to be awesome. I do need a little bit of help on my farm, so please come join me for that. But yeah, tonight we're going to be back on Saxthorpe. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to getting back into it. It's been just over a week since we last were on Saxthorpe. So in fact, no, I think it's been a week and a half since we did anything on Saxthorpe. So I'm really pleased to be back. Let's say hello to everybody coming in on the chat. James Bain, welcome along. Rafty, welcome along. Oh no, sorry, Raftree, welcome along. Netar19, welcome along. Hataru, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. And Chris Devine, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. I will just have a quick chat about my the reason for my absence. Yeah, as many of you know through my social media, my dad was taken very ill just over a week and a half ago. Actually, it's longer than that. It's like 2.5 weeks ago he was taken ill, and has been in hospital ever since. It all came to a head last weekend. He had an issue with in one of his legs, and yeah, has sadly lost it. Yeah, that's why I was up in Glasgow helping him out. It's been a tough week. Nowhere near as tough for me as it has been for him. But obviously he is on the mend now. He is recovering, and thank you for all the well wishes you guys sent. It was so very, very kind. I did pass them on, and yeah, he is on the road to recovery, and hopefully we'll have him home in Norfolk soon. He's still up in Scotland at the moment, but yeah, definitely on the road to recovery, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's been a tough week. Yeah, a very tough week. This time last week, I think he just come out of his operation, and it was just, last Sunday was crazy. Who else we got coming in here? YTM87, welcome along. I'm doing all right. Otherwise, Hataru, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back here doing stuff. It's pretty awesome. To be back on here. I will have a schedule out for this week tomorrow. We've got a pretty exciting week this week. I'm very excited about what's ahead. Hey Aussie Pete 83, welcome along. So we've got a massive amount of live streams this week. Because not only the daily live streams are returning, but next weekend is the streamers weekend for 7 Days to Die version 1. And so I will have access to 7 Days to Die version 1. We will be streaming it all from Friday through to Monday next week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That will be streamed, if you're on YouTube, that will be over on Victor Foxtrot. So that's youtube.com/Victor Foxtrot. If you want to subscribe to there, that is the channel that I will be streaming that on the YouTube side. We will still be here on the Twitch side, on the main Virtual Farmer Twitch channel for that. I am looking forward to it massively. Huge updates and everything, and we might have a special guest while we're streaming, so we'll see how things go, but it could be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. Well, I mean, what? We're doing 7 Days to Die next weekend, Lone Star. It's the streamers weekend. It's early access, and I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. KiwiMedic, welcome along. Lone Star, welcome along, by the way. So yeah, we're also going to be alternating our daily maps. So we're going to be doing Alma and Bucklands. So continuing on from the 2 12-hour streams that we did before I went away. So that's going to be cool. And we'll be continuing on with those in the daily live streams Monday to Thursday this week. And speaking of which, look at that goal! That's awesome. Thank you so much, everybody who supported me on my GoFundMe. It is still running. If you do want to donate to it, please go check it out. I would be very appreciative. I have made the first payment towards the bill. I will be making the second payment tomorrow. So thanks you guys. We got rid of 2/3 of the, well, we'll have rid of 2/3 of the bill by the end of tomorrow, which is awesome. We are £500 shy of the donation goal. So if you can donate, please do. I'd be very grateful. And yeah, I am thinking very much that we are going to be doing a 24-hour charity stream at some point in the future, because obviously I would like to give back as well, because you guys have been awesome, and we want to do so. Also, I think in the stream description, I will be honoring every donation goal level that we get onto there. I think we're up to a cooking stream, or we're just shy of a cooking stream at the moment, which is amazing, because I've never done a cooking stream and I'm gonna have to set one up. So that's gonna be interesting. Pineapple, ghost pepper on the, oh yeah, we've got to do the pizza. So we'll try and do the pizza this week as well. We'll try and do the pizza, get that ordered and get that arriving before the end of the stream. Yeah, we do need to do the pizza, of course. So I will go through all of that and we'll get all that set up. Hey Lanky Ginger, welcome along. Who else we have? You Show Off, welcome along. GamingFFC, welcome along. And Gaming with John 2025, welcome along. And RDB 220399, welcome along. ETS2 when? Well, I will look to do ETS2 after we get this week out of the way. So I will let you guys know what's happening with all of the streams that we have on there. There's a Lego building stream I need to do. There's an ETS2 stream I need to do. There's lots of stuff that we're gonna do as part of the targets for that for the GoFundMe. So yeah, we are almost there. The chicken suit, I will point out, the chicken suit is just over 250 pound away. So yeah, the chicken suit is still there. Right, shall we crack on then, people? And I need to go to morning, so 8 a.m. And we are continuing on with carrots. I've been talking for a solid 10 minutes here. We got 9,383 in the bank. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and it's just about sunny. This is the point at which we've still got stuff to sell. How are we doing on the sales front? We have 90. Yeah, we're not quite there price on the sorghum. We've got wheat in the shed, haven't we? Wheat, we're looking for 723. We're not there for that yet. Barley, I think we got 675. 632 is our best price. So yeah, we're not there for any of our crops yet. Hey Wellington Blick, welcome along. So yeah, off back up to the field in the JCB. And we'll go get started again on this crop. See if we can knock out these. The crazy thing is, the next carrot field is bigger. It's less trouble for us to do, and we'll probably do it in the JCB, because I don't think the JCB is part of the bigger one, so that'll be fine. And we're just going to run it with the single tractor and trailer and get the money for the first one. But it's yeah, it's gonna take us well into December to clear these contracts off. You guys chose them. Oh dear. Same rules apply as we had during the 12-hour stream. So going forward, if you see something, if you clip it and I use it for a short, then I will send you over a pack of Streamloots cards. I do need to send whoever did the clip that I used from the 12-hour stream of my no using GPS. I need to send them a pack of Streamloots cards. But yeah, if you see something you think it's interesting, grab it as a clip. Send me a whisper here on Twitch, and I will take a look at it. And if I use it, then we will then I will send you over a pack of Streamloots cards. Not a big fan of JCB, but they're quite good if you want to go fast. Absolutely, Farming 44. They are fantastic karting tractors. Really love them as a karting tractor. I mean, 45 miles per hour when you're doing a job like we're doing on here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hello, Mr. Turtle Speed. Welcome along. How are you doing? I'm gonna have to open my window. It's already boiling in here. Absolutely boiling. Ham and Egg 88, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Where are we? Right, I do not know where this hub's. Oh god, I thought I only had one trailer for a moment. That would not have been good. I thought I'd lost a trailer. We are 73% of the way through this. I'm not going to worry about the outer edge. Just did cotton for the first time, and square bales are super heavy, could barely lift 2 with the wheel loader. I remember using, I think I used a really small John Deere for those when I was doing stuff on Spruce Mountain. Dark, the sun has risen, it's just a little bit cloudy. Yeah, so we should knock this field out today. The trouble is, the next field we've got is field 27, and field 27 is that one there, which is twice the size of this. And that'll be the red beets. We get onto the red beets with that, which is just, it's going to be a mad level. What I need to do is get those other harvesters on here and see if we can pick one up at the shop. Oh god, I really want that. I don't know how much it's. We're probably going to end up using most of this contract then to buy that, because I think this contract pays really well. Thank you. Get out of your way. You can go and start doing your cutting. No, don't tell me you've stopped just because I blocked you for a moment. You did. That's really annoying. Okay, it did pick up that waypoint, which is great. Exactly what I needed it to do. How big is this field? Pretty big. If I jump out, actually, it might tell me. So this field is 6.56 hectares. The split. Watching hit and hunt along. Oh, right. Could I use auto drive? I could if I, if I had actually looked into auto drive at all. I have no experience with auto drive at all. I do need to check which equipment goes with which. Where's my contracts? So my currently active contract, yeah, my currently active contract that I'm most of the way through is that equipment. So yeah, I'm not getting a lot off this road. Hey, FarmCatGR, my dad is doing much better. He is now on the mend. He is going through rehab because obviously the operation is pretty life-changing. And yeah. Yes, I have seen. It wasn't Steam that apparently leaked the existence of FS25. It was Epic, and that's. The only thing, okay, so on the presumption that the Epic leak is true, the only thing that tells us, the only new thing we know is that the game is called FS25. That's it. We were 99% sure a new game was coming. We were... There's no information about what it'll have or anything like that. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Pim Baker. Oh my God, it's going to be called FS25. No, it did actually say Farming Simulator 25, not just FS25. But yeah, it's there's no real news to it. It doesn't really change anything. It kind of confirms stuff that everybody knew. What people are after is not that there's gonna be another game. There's a massive assumption. Everything points to there being another game. The question on everybody's lips is, what will be in the new game? And this tells us none of that. There's no information on that whatsoever. So yeah, I don't think it's even enough for Giants to pull the announcement forward. Right, where are you going? You're going that way. Okay. Don't know what this is doing. It should be going. Just wasting my time, this harvester. Oh my, will you lick that, please? Yeah, this isn't actually harvesting anything. Need to watch my tutorials. I haven't done many tutorials. One thing my channel needs more of is tutorials. Tutorials are one of those things that I had massively on my list for FS22 and then didn't go and do it. 19 days to PubCon, yeah. It is a nice fast track. This is a contract fast track. This one. What new brands do I think they'll add in 25? That is a very good question, and I have no idea. Need a courseplay one. I should do a courseplay one. If we weren't so far into FS22, I would do a courseplay tutorial. Yeah, I'm running down the same line as I ran last time, so it got onto the wrong road when it did the turn at the end. That's annoying. Oh, awesome, Victor. I knew the football was on at the same time. I absolutely knew the football was going to be on at the same time. Can I do a courseplay? There might be some value to doing a courseplay tutorial. I don't know. I do know what this Wednesday's video is going to be. What is the greatest crop what is the crop I like to do the most of and why? Ooh, good question. I love Scotland. By the way, Scotland absolutely beautiful. Had a blast mostly in Glasgow. Of course, spent a huge amount of time in the hospital. Yeah, Scotland itself. I love Scotland. Fantastic, and it was really amazing. The crop I like to do the most, really is anything that I can get a combine harvester into. If I'm harvesting in a combine, really happy in FarmSim. Really hoping for that new OSFE map this week. Did see something about that. That rings a bell. Giants could announce FS25 on June the 25th. I think Giants are going to announce FS25 on June the 25th. That's where I'm expecting them to. And the fact that Giants are beginning to promote Gamescom, the trailer, the intro movie, I think is going to come at Gamescom. So that is my prediction at the moment, is the announcement on the 25th, more information at FarmCon, and then full trailer, full pre-rendered intro movie trailer, that will come at Gamescom. And then we will be picking that apart like mad, trying to work out what's going to be in the game. Oh, Old Stream expanded. Yours in Cotton share? I've only done Cotton on one map. Yeah, Old Stream Farm, yeah. So Old Stream Farm extended. Hello, the mod, welcome along. Did an Epic tease it? No, Epic leaked it. Do you think it's gonna really happen or it's just a myth? No, I think FS25 is happening this year. Whether the Epic taking out the Epic leak for a moment, everything for me screams new game this year. From a business perspective, from a setup perspective, from the works, everything is screaming new game. So I think it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I really like to do poplars, lone stuff. Every farm I do has to be planted with poplars. We built the front trailer onto the more difficult back trailer. I will be happy when this field is done, because the next field is a short distance to cart, and we can drive through. try and predict where the harvester is going at the end here. I think it's going to try and turn left. Start the next row. Yeah, I wish it would stop here like this and then not move. Where are you going? Make a decision. Hey, Favor Farming, welcome along. Oh. It falls in well since they put it out free on Epic, would draw more to FS franchise before the new release in November. Well, that is the thing. Everything's recently has pointed to the end of FS22. So the whole idea that there's anything more coming for FS22 is just a non-starter for me. Oh, we're 3/4 of the way done on this field. This field is taking forever, and the next one's going to be worse. BF, I could see FS25 release in October or November this year. I am still pegging November the 26th, because for half the world, more than half the world, it will release on October the 20. It's on November the 25th. Pretty much, Rod. Pretty much. Do they release a new game every 2 years? No. So the gap between FS 19 and 22 was 3 years. They used to do it every 2 years, Dylan. I think they've gone to a 3-year gap now. Mainly because it gives more time for the game to mature. So FS 22 has had lots of mods created for it. Is a great game at this point, and yeah, they're very much giving their games sort of 3 years to mature now, and it seems to be doing well. Bubson's in a place where it can go for 3 years, and it means that we don't have this huge thing of after a year everybody starts going, oh, the next game's coming. We actually get 2 good solid years on the game, which is brilliant. I wonder if they brought something new to the engine to make it easier. They are always improving the engine. I expect lots of improvements to the engine for the next game. Still thinking they're keeping the same game engine? Yes, Lone Star. I know Giants own the Giants engine. They're not going to swap it out for something else. It does give Giants a chance to get more brands in. It gives Giants a chance to develop the game more. It just 3 years makes a lot of sense, really, and it gives them a chance to put more DLC out. If we got 2 full years, we got 2 years of season passes. And 2 years of solid DLC. It makes sense. It really does make sense. Otherwise, you're trying to cram everything in. I think they should completely overhaul their engine with more modern UI and inbuilt scripts. They are always overhauling their engine. They're always working on the engine. With every iteration of the game, they overhaul the engine. So this UI will change. There will be a change to this UI, as there has been between each previous game. Martin Schreiber, thank you for resubscribing for your 5th month. You are awesome. So I raided your stream 4 days from now. Yes. UI for the editor. Oh, UI for Giants editor hasn't massively changed, no. And yeah, there are a few changes I would like to see, I think, to Giants editor. You're right there. We want to be on front trailer. Fine. Good, so that lines up nicely there. The rest of these should line up. That one. That one. Need both these going. I'm looking forward to the next. It's such a chore to get the carrots unloaded here. Such a chore. Make it easier for modders and mappers users. Yeah, I would like to see a bit of an easier setup with the with Giants Editor. Giants Editor does have just navigating around in Giants Editor is a bit of annoying. Hey, Canadian Gamer, welcome along. Dylan, I hope the new game looks better than the current one. I can't remember when I swapped over last time. I thought it looked less realistic than I thought the other way.
Martain _ Shriver thinks it's time for a posture check.
Posture check.
Don't hurt your back.
Yeah, that's very good. I was sitting over. Definitely don't want to be doing it. Obviously, look back at FS11 when it comes out. It's amazing on PC consoles. It's amazing on PC. Consoles seems to change to stay the same. It's the first time I've heard the idea that the console looks massively different to PC. I will say on the Xbox, my experience of FS19 on the Xbox versus FS19 on PC, it did definitely look better on PC. But on PlayStation, I didn't think so. I thought PlayStation looked almost as good as PC. Very, very little difference between my PC setup and the PlayStation setup. Yeah, we did last time, because there's it's almost a meme at this point. There's this whole thing of the next version of FS always looks like the previous version of FS with shaders, and I don't see it. I've never seen it. I have always thought that the next version of FarmCatGR looks better than the previous version. FS22 looks better than 19. That looks better than 17. That looks better than 15. Better than 13. Better than 11. That looks better than 9. That looks better than the original 08 release. Yeah, console does have a little bit of a downer, and that's what I mean by PlayStation looks almost as good. It didn't quite look as good. Ray tracing, I am hoping for ray tracing, because God, I have a strong enough card to do that now. Yeah, I'm always hoping for incremental improvements in the graphics. The graphics to me do look amazing. Yeah, the modders having fun with new G and new scripts. There's I think something I'm definitely looking at from maps and mods in the new version, because I really want to. Fine, let's get that under that and this out of the way. The thing I really would like to see, certainly in mod maps on the next version, is very much going to be that I want to see. I want to see customizable farmyards. Customizable farmyards are at this point a staple of FarmSim, and going into the next version, customizable farmyards will absolutely be a thing I'm looking for. Definitely. I don't think there will be much excuse for a map not having them in the next version of FarmSim. Speaking of which, yeah, speaking of monitors and things, my new monitor has... Don't put you under this way. Sorry, Rod. It is just from a player point of view. Customizable farmyards is something that I'm seeing more and more people looking for on a map, and I know more and more people who get frustrated when a map doesn't have that feature. I mean, it is a base game feature of FarmSim and has been since 19. We're going to be 3 versions into the placeable system being a thing. And it will only get better with the next version of FarmSim. So, yeah, I, in all honesty, that is what I will be looking for in maps. I absolutely will be looking for it. Got place players build their own, but one static custom one I've made. The trouble is, and I see this more and more, players very much want to play with the farmyards you built. So, but they want to customize them for whatever they want to do on the map. So I see it more and more and more. So mappers are brilliant at creating farmyards. Are absolutely. Whether it's a farmyard that exists on a DEM map, a realistic location map, or whether it's a farmyard for a fictional map that they've created. Players like playing in those farmyards. They like the hard work that mappers have put in, and they like playing in those farmyards. They also want to be able to customize those farmyards as a real farmer would do. So lots of players aren't looking to build an entirely new farmyard. They're looking to remove that cow barn and replace it with a shed. And so they're looking to maybe remove 1 or 2 buildings and customize the yard so it works for them. And unfortunately, a placeable area doesn't give that option. And that's why I say that's why I'm looking for customizable farmyards. It's exactly that reason. I mean, Alma is a perfect example. I went on to Alma, and I love the layout of the farmyard, but there were things I just wasn't going to do. I wasn't going to do horses. So getting rid of the horse barn and replacing that. A bit like Greenland, so makes each shed servable, so technically... Exactly, Rod. Exactly. I know a lot of maps. There are maps that are more highly rated, and there are maps that I more highly rate because they have that customization. There are maps that I have fallen in love with in FS22 because of their level of customization. And they may not be as beautiful as some of the maps out there, but that extra level of customization, that makes them incredibly playable. So I will go back and I will play for hours upon hours upon hours because I can customize the yard. I mean, a perfect example of a map that actually doesn't have a customizable yard but I've been able to customize is Bucklands. Bucklands, if I'd gone into that yard and I didn't have the map objects hider mod, I could not have used the yard that I'm in. The fact that I've been able to, with that mod, remove a ton of stuff has made that yard usable. Hey, Galcomp, welcome along. Leave your party for goddaughter. Thanks for the call out. I'll get making devious plans. Thank you, Galcomp. That's all right. Butlins. What about Butlins, Richard? Yeah, if I was to pull a couple of maps out that I think suffer, suffer partly because they're not customizable, it is Calmston and Court Farms. Calmston, I love. Calmston is an amazing map. It is pretty as anything. I just wish I could customize the farmyard. Either farmyard, please. I know it's got placeable areas, but I don't want to play the placeable areas. I don't want to build a separate farm. I want to alter the existing farm to fit my needs. That's what I'm after. Because Oxy spent so much time putting those yards together. Why wouldn't I want to play those yards? You know? Right, before... I mean, the original farm is all placeable, like... Yes, exactly, Rod. So yeah, I will definitely be looking for that in maps in the next version of Parts. Is what I'm saying. Definitely. And I do find myself less attracted to maps that don't have that customization. Even a map that has sort of the majority of a yard that's customizable. So I'd actually give Saxthorpe here as a good example. Not every aspect of the yard in Saxthorpe is customizable, but the majority of it is. And that just gives you enough to have a play around. So every shed of the original farm would be named in separate placeable, which is custom to the map. Yes, basically, Rod. Yes, and then would be placed as a placeable on the map. Like the animal, yeah, like the animal husbandries. Exactly. And exactly the way Fellsburn and Elm Creek and you know, any of Giant Space Games maps are set up. Now the trick, which Giants seem to have cottoned onto, and the other map makers cottoned onto, is the idea of buying those buildings with the farm. So if you come in as a farm manager or a start from scratch, those buildings are still there, but they get bought with the land. Best map to customize is Attingham. Attingham is definitely my favorite map in FS22 as far as the most customizable map in FS22. Valley Spring is ridiculously customizable, and it is just an awesome map for that reason alone. It gets into my top 5 on that. I have never seen a map. Well, no, I have some of Alien Gym stuff, but I don't think there's any other map in FS22 that is as customizable as Valley Spring. And it's a map that I hugely recommend because it is just so customizable. Need to go down. Need to try and go down a small Titans World map now and detail it more rather than the full 2 km, which is awesome, Rod. to be honest. Going in and doing that for a first map, I think is a good idea. A great little customizable map. Well, a great little English-Welsh map. Second trailer. Up against that. That's good. Wish there was a compromise between the way Alien Jim does his removable trees and the fences on Valley Spring. Yeah. I get carried away since 2011 on my 12 maps and never released any. Oh, wow. But that's good. 12 maps is amazing. I failed to make one. I was actually speaking to Reva about it because, of course, we're now looking at probably trying to build my dad's farm for the next version. Hey, Farmer Cam, welcome along. We are 80% done. Wow, we've done 5% here in nearly an hour. I really want to get these done today. We need to get these done today. Because the other one is going to take us weeks. I think we're going to have to get the other harvester on here. Because if we keep getting these types of contracts, we're just not going to be able to do it. Should build 1 km of 2 and build the other part out as an extension. That's probably a good way to go, Rod, to be honest. IRL, I think JCB needs a new tractor model. I wonder if they're out for a while, they might look at a new one next year. Right. We are 77% transported. We are gonna have some out of here, so I'm coming in this way. Bet this won't turn around. Me sitting here. Well, it might do, or we might just be completely in the way. Oh, we might be all right. No, we need to back up. Oh. No, not gonna manage that. Fairly sure when you first mentioned making your dad's farm during FS19, I joked if you have FS25. Quite possibly. Things have not gone as I expected. Oh, come on, no. A bit like Nayswell Farm, that was an old but gold. Oh, Nayswell Farm was my first ever map that I played in FarmSim. FS15, my first ever series, I was on Nayswell. We actually went back and had a look at it a few weeks ago. JCB have a new I did see the new electric dumper, Richard. What's the chance that that is? Ooh, look at that Challenger. Right. Do we have a weeder? We do have a weeder. We've got the NBOK, but it's leased. Good evening, Red Dragon. Welcome along. Maybe I'll get my dad's map in FS25. I did say to Reva, let's keep working on it. Let's see if we can get it to a point where we can convert it over. So a lot of base stuff is done, and then we'll look at converting it over to FS25, and then going from there and adding in any new features and things at that point. And hopefully, it won't be too bad. During the amount of time this is taking, I am very tempted to get that other harvester in. Get that running on a hired worker. But I don't know how much that other harvester takes. Now I need to work out some press training for this new map. Take off. Shouldn't be blocking you. Why do you think I'm blocking? Oh, really, harvester? How has that happened? How has that even happened, Jack? That harvester has got into that position. That's not possible. If it actually went and left its auger where it's supposed to, it wouldn't have had that problem. Hey, Sparkplug Gaming, welcome along. Now, what's the chance it's actually going to leave the auger where I put it? I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, we might be all right. Right. Probably the same as the last one. So let's in here like this. This light round like this. Make it a bit closer. That is not the most interesting photo. Works pain in the backside. Oh dear. I think we're gonna have to get this from every angle. You're a waiter. Oh dear. Yeah. I can understand how that can happen. Maybe that angle's a good one. A bit further round though with the right, there we are. That's a bit different. You have to keep getting it in the middle of the trailer though. Any good parts of my night was really good looking girl walked in. However, she's from Dallas and I'm in the UK. Ah. Touristy. There's proper country gal as well. Oh wow. Oh dear, that's gone down the wrong way. Sorry, chat. up to 83%. How much of that is? Yeah, 80% harvested. 80% harvested and 79% delivered, and yet we're 83% overall. Rise7, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I only want to and let me try this. Okay, so I've got a free 20 pound. Nice. Very nice. This is the manager. Ah, okay. That makes sense. What new truck brands would I like to see in FS25? Ford. Give me Ford. I want a Ford pickup truck in FS25. And for one reason and one reason only. We'll get more Ford tractors from modders. Volvo trucks will get why have you stopped? No, you've not stopped because you don't think you're empty. Really? This is what I hate about this harvester. Not a huge amount of this field left, to be honest. What I'm looking forward to with FS25 is this harvester being put in game and somebody adding a tank to it as a mod very early on. $98, $99, $100. No, Volvo is now a base game brand, so I think Volvo mods have been added. Definitely. How good is the Novice Farmer PC? Should play FS22 pretty well. Spark plug. That is very much priced up to be a good starter PC for anybody who wants to come and play FS25 on it. Sorry, FS22 on it. Because obviously we know nothing about system specs on FS25. Like to see David Brown and Scania join FS. I don't think David Brown will, because the whole branding for that is locked up in so much legal issue. Scania, I don't see why Scania couldn't, because it is a going brand. So Yeah, Scania could definitely be one that's added to the game. But I would really like to see the base game trucks, just to see us have a truck brand, and a pickup truck. I mean by that, I would like to see an actual brand, not just Lizard, on the pickup trucks. Look at PC in a good one. I had look at i9 RAM and 1200. I need to have a look at what my spec for that is. But I've had several people who have bought stuff off my my Apex link now, and yeah, several of them have come to me and said, yeah, this is a good machine, thank you very much. So Novice has a Ryzen 5 and 16 gig of RAM. To be perfectly honest, most people these days don't need more than 16 gig of RAM. I mean, I have a ridiculous amount of RAM in my machine. I have 64 gig of RAM in my machine for the pure reason that I put 32 gig into it. I looked at the 2 empty slots and went, oh, why have I come home? And went, I don't like the look of this. I want all 4 RAM slots filled. So I filled the other 2 RAM slots and put 64 gig in it. For massive overkill. And just stupid levels of overkill. Fiat car would be better than a Lizard pickup. Whereas 32 and only has 2 slots filled, so might do that as well. Yeah, I mean, nobody needs 60 unless you're doing serious heavyweight stuff. You don't need 64 gig. And I freely admit I do not need 64 gig of RAM in this machine. I have it, but I don't need it. And to be honest, but if you're playing Farm Sim, you don't need a 4070 Ti. You don't need 64 gig of RAM. You probably don't need the 5800 X3D that I'm running at the moment. And yeah, how's job hunting going? I have a tech test to do tomorrow afternoon, so I've got that. Thankfully, they said that they'd give me an extension to do it because of obviously the events of last week. So I'm going to get on that tomorrow and looking forward to doing that. Otherwise, same old, just getting ghosted and rejected and all, you know, all of that stuff. And it's depressing. I will say, if anybody wants a website, I'm going to be starting doing freelance web development again. So I will be putting it out on my social medias and stuff, and doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna set up my freelance web development stuff this week. Back that up slightly. There's a sweet spot to get both trailers to go. I have a 4060 Ti, runs fine. Yeah, exactly. I would actually recommend to anybody building a machine now, try and get the supers. The 4070 Super, the 4060 Super, and the 4080 Super. I think there's a 4060 Super. The 4080 Super, all of them are cheaper and better than the TIs. And I think they're all pretty much cheaper and better than the standard straight up cards as well. Ridiculous. I kind of regret getting the TI purely because if I had another 6 months, I could have got the yeah, the Super. But having said that, I couldn't have waited 6 months at the time. both my computer was on the way out, and I had to do the upgrades. I'm happy with my 4070 Ti. It does what I need it to do very well. Most of our winter is going to be spent doing this other contract, just for sheer amount of time it's going to take us. I'm right in thinking, yeah, we're going to go from field 27 down to that other exclamation mark. In position. Yeah, this one is worth 35,000 to 44,000 if we sell all of the crop. And we are now 85% overall, so 83% delivered, 81% harvested. Leave that going there for a minute. Grab the multi-harvester pack, I think. Enable that next time. We might release one of those and do the second field. I think even leasing one of those is cheaper than what we'll get for the whole contract, and it will just keep things going. Blocking the harvester. The harvester's coming in on an angle. There we are. The unloading affects crop texture, smoke. Basically, anything around fill types need a total overhaul for FS22 to make it look more realistic. Yes, I agree with that, Richard. There are... do you know what? It's the timings on some of them. I kind of think the timings need adjusting. And also, I know this is courseplay on here, but I would like to see an adjustment to vehicles like this that don't start doing maneuvers, don't start turning and things like that until they are out of the end of the crop. So if the trailer's there, don't start turning. Empty first. But yeah, I'm gonna add the T440 multi-harvester pack in here. If we're gonna be doing this kind of work, then we do kind of need to get one of those on here. As I said, even if we lease it, then it will still be less than the contract. Hey, Grey Dog 969, welcome along. Howdy, Thefisherj, welcome along. Been Delta blowjar? No, Grey Dog. Well, I hope you get better soon. I hope it's something that you can recover from. Oh no, Grey Dog, I'm so sorry. Thankfully, it's not a bad. That is good. That is at least some good news then. So yeah, I hope they're able to do something about it and not have a repeat of the repeat stroke. There we go. Slow that down for a minute and then back up. A farm's question for you. How do I get the new one-row harvesters to work properly with course play? What, the one-row carrot harvesters? What, the ones that unload or the ones that do boxes? Because the ones that do boxes, you have to go and unload the boxes manually yourself, which is incredibly annoying. And yeah, put new boxes in manually yourself. The one that has the belt on it should just work as normal. They might have a little bit of a problem because of the offset. Yeah, the way you might have to set them up in the same way as you have to set GPS up. So the row they're actually harvesting is not the row Oh, it's a tough one. Because you want to set the offset outside of the width. But that's really difficult. I'm not sure Courseplay can do that. So you might have to do it in a way that it doesn't get everything. Although, I tell you what, Grey Dog, what I would probably do is try and set them up with Follow Me instead. So treat it like a forage harvester and do Follow Me. So you drive the piece of kit and get the trailer following along with Follow Me. I think Courseplay is gonna have a problem because where you need the tractor to drive is well outside of where it's harvesting, and that's always an issue. I'm not sure you can set the offset outside of. Oh boy. Oh. Cars really do come out of nowhere. Sometimes we just stop in the middle of the field and harvest that. That's weird. Yeah, I've not tried using Courseplay with that. The most I've tried doing is using GPS. Yeah, GPS, I basically set where I was going with the GPS to be based on the on where the harvesting was happening, and then dealt with and then set the width of it to that, and then just had a massive offset that was forced. A lot of times just give up and lease the monster. Yeah, I am getting to that way on here. We're gonna have to lease the T440s on here, I think, in order to make any headway on the next field. Next field is 2.5 times the size of this one, and I am gonna be here till Christmas, until FS25 is released, if I try and do that field the way I'm doing this one, because it's just not gonna work. It'll cost me a lot of money to lease that, but I think in the long term it'll be worth it. Yeah, the T4 multi-fruit harvesters are really good. We've got them on the multiplayer map, which I think we're going to be playing on Tuesday night this week, because we haven't done the community multiplayer for 2 weeks at this point. So I want to go and I want to get back on there and do that on Tuesday. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be on Alma first thing in the morning. We go again. 87% done. Oh no. When's that rain coming? Okay, 7 o'clock. It'll be dark by then. Giants has mentioned nothing about FS25. Absolutely, whoa, nothing. So, yeah, I think, well, they haven't officially announced it. The only thing we've got is a leak from Epic Games that may or may not be true. The thing about the Epic's game link, and in all honesty, I haven't looked into it too much, is a lot of it could be stuff that is kind of known. A lot of it could be stuff that is is conjecture from what is known, and a lot of it could be wishful thinking. And by the time anybody will know whether it's which of those things it is, no one will care about it anymore. Will FS25 work fine on systems that run FS22 now, or do I think it will require upgrades? I think unless you are running the current minimum specs, which the current minimum specs of FS22 are ridiculously low, then FS25 will run well on pretty much anything. If you're, so I'll put it this way: if you're running anything from a 2060 up, I think your machine will run the next version of FarmSim no problem. Whether it runs it at full specs, that's another thing. But yeah, I think anything. I think isn't the minimum spec for FS22 something like a GTX 980 or even lower than that? It's ridiculously low. Yeah, a 1660 will be fine. Will be absolutely fine. I can't believe it's 2:05 in the afternoon on here already. We are going to be hard pushed to get this contract finished. No need DDR4, yeah. I thought that about Eurotruck 2. That game is quite demanding now. Well, Eurotruck has had some upgrades and things, yeah. 8 GB, no, 8 GB RAM. I would recommend, as I said earlier, I would recommend anybody has 16 GB of RAM in their machine now. I'm running DDR4. My RAM is DDR4 RAM. I'm not on DDR5. I'm yeah, it's a brand new system, middle of last year, and I'm running DDR4 RAM because I got a 5800X3D. Gonna go for 64 RAM since I model a map, which makes sense. Rod, yeah, that does make sense for that. Although, as I said, I video edit. I do a huge amount of video editing, and I don't need more than 32. So, I thought that was a giant shadow. It wasn't. It was an actual bird. You put an 8 booster to 4 processor, that might be your bottleneck. Possibly, Grey Dog. Blender is the better. Yeah, Blender can be fairly heavy. I haven't opened Blender for a while. I really should have. Well, I found out my PC cannot be upgraded to Windows 11. Are they still preventing people upgrading to Windows 11? It's nuts that Windows has those requirements. I did eventually get all of mine upgraded to 11. I have a feeling if you maybe if you install from scratch it might. Bubs is running beautifully at the moment. Hey Gambler Roy, I have 32 gig of DDR4 and the ability to run 64 gigs, but currently don't need the increase in RAM. Yeah. As I said, the only reason why I got it was to fill the slots. Fact. Task manager. Let's have a look. Move this out of the way for a moment. Memory. Yeah. Look at this. I am using just over 16 gig of RAM right now. Of the 64 gig I have in the machine, I'm using 16. That's hilarious. Why is I have no idea. And 12 gig on the guys. That's all yeah, it is all standby. I have no idea why that much is cached. There's probably some sort of setting I need to change. Yeah, you're going to be blocked for a moment because I need to move out of the way. Get remap and clear it, yeah. RAM a map and clear. To be perfectly honest, my computer is not having any issues at the moment. My CPU is running at 72 degrees, which for the way my system runs, that's actually hot. Windows Super Cache, they introduced back in Vista and optimized Windows 7. Okay. Has a problem with iRacing since that was all RAM usage. As I said, I'm using 16 gig. It's not hitting it hard at all. Well, are we about to hit 90%? Where are we on the actual 86% field and 85% delivery? And that makes 89% overall. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. My beard has grown too long. I need to get it shaved. I hate it this time of year because everything gets warm and then it's the reason why you see me itching it. %. Just opened the super production on my farm. Wow, that's mad. Super production is amazing, and it's a pity we're actually not. We've not got premium expansion on the Help Wanted map, because I would so put a super factory in, especially with the amount of potatoes I'm going to have to harvest next time. It's going to be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Want to get the preserves going next. I already have the potato processing going. I've come very much to the conclusion now that pretty much one of the earliest things I want to buy on any map is a production. Before I go and buy any more fields or anything, because I know production, I will increase my money throughout whatever I put into it. Whereas just buying a field is only going to increase it for a field's worth. And it's normally cheaper to get a production as well. Potato processing plant makes canola oil worth doing. So I take it that takes canola oil and potatoes. It must take sunflower oil as well. I won't start any map I play with a production. Yeah. Even if it's just a small dairy or something that you can take stuff from your cows and turn milk into stuff, you know. Oh look, it's a bot. I don't understand why bots try and post links anymore. Because what channel, what person in their right mind on Twitch allows random links posted in their chat? I might ban the phrase "best viewers" on though, just to get that automatically removed. I was just thinking about Perfect and what I could put on there, but I know what I'm doing as far as crops goes, and actually there is a really good production I could put on there, and that's a lease tractor and not owner operated. Yeah, this is a lease tractor. Yeah, well, this is a contract tractor, Sawman. Let's go forth for the grain mill. Let's see, lots of maps to get wheat or barley field to start. Grey Dog, I highly recommend Omatana's windmill pack if you are going for that. Absolutely awesome mod, and especially if you're going to do pigs. If you're going to do pigs on your farm, I hugely recommend Omatana's windmill pack. The one I'm using, yeah, the one I'm using on Moss Valley, Grey Dog. Brilliant pack, that one. I totally enjoyed, and it was you hedge hopping the old guy. Yeah. Because I am at a point with this contract where I just want it gotten. What? It moved out of position, which means now we're delayed. Because I've got to tip this trailer. Because it got pulled out of position. You already have it, Grey Dog. Hey, Crazy Gaming UK, welcome along. This is going to take a minute to empty this front one out. This is the only downside of the way we're running the... That's still there. There is something on the end. The Horsch Finest 6SL. 220. I think our tractor would actually pull that. No, it wouldn't. Both of our tractors are 205 horsepower, so no, they wouldn't. There are two settings for flour, right? One that gives pig food and one that doesn't. Yes. And one of the crops, especially if you're doing wheat with that mod is amazing. Slightly. I think you got my angles wrong. That's not good. Probably no. These trailers are gonna have to redo it. Ah, this is just delaying everything now. Given convoy trailers to tip into here is just a pain. That one. There. There. Good. My player on Moss Valley, I always have a wheat field going. Where's the back one covered? Yeah, Moss Valley is great with that simply because of the sheer amount that you're going to put through that. It will give you absolutely completely enough to feed the pigs on that. Little bit of camera work. I want to get more cinematic stuff. Plan on doing that on Buckman when I buy the pig field. Is canola a money-making crop? Yes. Yeah, canola really pays well, especially if you're straight up just harvesting canola and selling it. It's one of the better crops. Don't know about taking it through with canola oil. There is a windmill you can make canola oil in as well, but I don't know how well canola oil pays. I would normally say if you've got a production you can throw two levels of production through, that's really good. Yeah, canola is one that you can plant right away. So you get in and immediately go and plant them. I don't think we're going to worry about the headland, the first headland that I've left. Fields of gold, oh yes. Whoa. Going to the next time I go in game, I'm just going to try and plant every single field of canola. The one that really pays well but sells at a horrible time of year is soybeans. Soybeans are a fantastic crop if you can wait the extra 6 months to sell them. They're a great crop once you've got a mix of crops going. So like if I added 2 more fields on here, I'd probably start looking to plant some soybeans. That way I'd get a good amount of split across the year of when I'm selling stuff. Oats are a good crop. Yeah, oats pay pretty well. I think it's oats. Is it oats that can only be done and create pig feed in Omatana's windmill? And sorghum can only be used to make flour but can't make pig feed, I think. Some maps you can plant oats in September. Can you do that on here? Yeah, you can plant oats in September through to November on this map. I think have we planted our fields this year, or was I holding off? Can't remember. No, we haven't planted anything. And oh god, we need to get on with doing some work on our fields actually. We'll do some winter work on our fields. I think it's partly because I'd run out of money. Hey Steam fan, welcome along. My dad is on the mend, thank you, Steam fan. He's he's got a long road to recovery, but he is on the mend. We're just hoping to get him back to Norfolk soon now. Excuse me. Let's get some lights on. My throat is a little bit dry today. So how many more 1,000 litres do we have to deliver? Considering we've got 32,000 litres in here. We've got 2 more trailer fulls that need delivering off this field. Oh, 2 more convoys, including this one. I think we're nearing 40,000 litres off here per go. Is it bad that I just straight up sell the equipment when starting a map? No. Best thing about Farm Sim is there's no right or wrong way to play it. Exactly. One of the things I love about this game. Did you just move yourself completely out of my way, Harvester? I prefer mods to base game stuff. It depends. I sometimes like base game stuff. I sometimes go for mods depending on what I'm after. Tiny little bit that I had to drop there. Unless you're using red tractors. Oh, where are you going? What are you doing? Yeah, blue one's here. Like my blue tractors. Oh god, that freaked me out. No idea what that blip was. Makes a mod tractor than just I just replace when the hours get high and keep it fresh. Yeah. Although I've been using higher stuff recently because I've been using more used equipment. So as a result, I've ended up using higher hours stuff in general. Really want that. It's 39,000 though. We don't have a direct seeder on our farm yet, do we? No, our seeder is most definitely not a direct seeder. So that's an upgrade I want. To be honest, I like to start a new map, sell a lot and buy old stuff. No, I've got the mods set up on PT. My pleasure, Silver. Yeah. I do like to have my older equipment, certainly to start with. For sort of the first couple of years, I like to start off with some older stuff because to me that just makes sense, and then upgrade stuff as I go. No. Yeah, this is why we need the T4. Because I'm having to go round, reposition myself, and then just so the harvester will reposition itself. Then start challenge maps with under 6 brake horsepower and work up. I tend to go between 80 and 100. Mostly when I'm starting, depending on the map. I mean, for the challenge map with Farmer Cup last night, it absolutely was right. I have a decent amount of horsepower. I have decent equipment. Let's crack into this. Why are you not emptying? I'm not quite in the right place. That's not going to work. Spending more time dancing around this than anything else. I have a horrible feeling that this is going to be a Wednesday finish off of this week. So little left to go. My sweet spot for equipment on most of the maps I do is somewhere between 150 and 250 horsepower. Courseplay is a game changer. Courseplay is amazing. Not perfect, but it does allow you to get a lot more done, especially on single player. I did carrot once and never again, as I hate the harvester and the mods are not realistic. I would say the T440 is, as long as you limit it speed and things, can be realistic, and that kind of harvester is used for that kind of harvesting. Combined experience mod makes it realistic. Yes. Some of the mods aren't realistic, yeah. And I will be, so I'm going to use the T440 on here, but I will be restricting its speed and things to make it more realistic. Its overall speed and some of the stuff, that the way it works is just stupid. But we're never going to finish this other carrot harvesting contract if I don't. Or sorry, the red beet harvesting contract if I don't. It's just going to take way too long. Some of the moderators are even less realistic. Oh. If we can get 2 more loads off here, be good, actually. We should be able to do that. The sun has not set yet. What about a map that's for old-fashioned kit? Oh, Rod, always up for a map like that. Some of my favorite ever maps have been exactly that. Ballingraig, one of my favorite maps, one of my all-time favorite series. Absolutely a map for that kind of equipment. Biggest you'd have is a John Deere 7810. There's all eyes on the 25th of June. Yes. Newer kit would struggle to get down, sort of thing. Fantastic. Love that kind of map. That's all right, Cher. That's fine. I mean, I was fairly late last night. I got so where I was yesterday, I went to see Shakespeare. I actually went to see Shakespeare in the grounds of a in one of the country houses round by us. And we went to the 2 p.m. showing, which would have got me home absolutely in time. And it hailed. We got 15 minutes into the show and it hailed. And so the show had to be postponed till 6 p.m. And as a result, I just could not get home in time. But yeah. The fun of outdoor events. Don't see the point of tiny equipment. Tiny equipment is so much fun. Tiny equipment is a huge amount of fun. And I've got courseplay set up. I really want the flay chipping Norton and all the fields airthrow. Oh. Play chipping, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Feeling better today, glad to hear it, shit. Oh, wow. It is 4:45 and it's getting properly dark. Partly because we've got clouds. Sun has not yet set though, so these will be our last, whatever happens today, these will be our last trailers. If this contract completes, we will have to collect, simply because it will disappear otherwise. So we might not make as much of this. We'll make 39,000. So we'll make 34,000, sorry. And that's 39,000. Oh god, I'll be right up to the edge. I got a sprayer. I don't think I need the weeder. Am I allowed to humiliate Farmer Cop, or we're just going to beat him? Oh, humiliate. Crazy amount of money we're going for. What I love about my approach versus Farmer Cop's approach, so I am on a spendthrift. I am trying to spend as little money as possible. So everything I'm doing is basically I am leasing all my equipment until something turns up in the sales for me to grab at half price. I lease that equipment. 150k investment, awesome. And so that's where I'm going with that. And so as a result, I'm just not spending the money at the moment. And I also have only bought 3 fields so far. So yeah, we've got money coming in. We're turning our grain crops into flour and into bread, and automatically selling that, so we're making cash from that. And yeah, it's we've got a good amount. Actually releasing, if we're yeah, 95k. Yeah, no, we're leasing unless it's available in the shop, in which case we buy. So if you want to join in, exclamation mark join in. Normal rules. Devil's Eye, cheers. Or Devil's Eye, welcome along, cheers. GamingFFC Gaming, raiding with a party of 9. Welcome, 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 raiders. Welcome, GamingFFC. How you doing? And oh, it's a stretch. Preferably without hitting my house. Good, thank you, GamingFFC. I am definitely gonna knock this field out tonight. Get rid of this field. Excellent. Glad to hear it, GamingFFC. Oh, you're actually gonna turn this time. All drinking you're doing tonight, I would say you're moving ahead in WC tonight. Full realism from KiwiMedic. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Are we good? We're good. Yeah, Dono goal is, it's getting there. We're 500, just under £500 from our target. As I said, a huge thank you to you guys. I have paid a huge watch of the bill already. I phoned them up while I was away and was able to get it paid while I was away. So that's awesome. I'll be paying another huge watch of it off tomorrow. And then yeah, hopefully by the end of the month we might be able to sort paying it completely. Oh god, this is the trouble with full realism like this. I can't tell where that back trailer is. Time for a bit of fun, oh yeah. A little bit nerve-wracking. But I'm doing all right. 97% done on this contract as well. I am a little bit nervous about getting this in the right place. It's a very pretty looking sky. Good Norfolk sky. Still got another minute and 30 seconds at this angle. Okay, workout capital of 83. Oh, I am intrigued now, Culchy. Whoa. No. Ah, I pulled away too far. Not full. I don't know how that trailer got out of whack. Yeah, I can give you a working capital of that, Culchy. Norfolk and good, yeah. Exactly what it is. Slow down. Oh, got out of line again. I don't know how that keeps happening. There we go. As soon as I can get out of it, I'm out of it with this, because this is just a pain. Am I streaming in the morning? Yes, Steam Fan, I will be streaming in the morning. We are on Alma, Missouri tomorrow morning, and I need to get the news out. James John, thank you for the £50 donation. You are awesome. Thank you very, very much. Move. Come on. In you come. In you come. When's it going to be enough to... Off. No. Yay. No. It's done. I don't think there's going to be much on this road, to be honest. Does that donation mean it's time to say, oh yeah, I can't remember, £50. I need to check that actually quickly. £50 donation. Yeah, I do indeed. Good call, Kiwi. That does mean I do indeed need to sing Combine Harvester song. I drove me tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh ah ooh ah. I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh ah ooh ah. Now something's telling me that you've been avoiding me. Come on now, darling, I've got something you need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. We'll have twins and triplets. Oh God. Why can I not? The second verse. Tripping me up. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need, ooh-ah-oo. We'll have twins and triplets, I'm a man built for speed, ooh-ah-oo. You know I love you, darling, so give me your hand, ooh-ah-oo. All I want most is all those acres of land, 'cause I got brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get to bed, perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you got 43, and I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Won't we? For 7 long years I've been alone in this place, ooh-ah-oo. Eat, sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace, ooh-ah-oo. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind, ooh-ah-oo? I'll give up drinking scrumpy in that lager and lime. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Weren't we a grand couple at that last FarmCon dance? I wore me brand new gaiters and me corduroy pants. You in your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand. We had our photos took and us sold in hands. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past the 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting, and will you marry me? 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. There we go. Oh yeah. Right, we need the music back. Oh. I've got very warm in here because A, I've drunk all my drink tonight and it's 20 to 11. And B, my mouth is so dry. Hey Tim, welcome along. Right, this should complete this contract, and I think I'm just not gonna worry about harvesting any more carrots on here, because we're gonna have a huge amount left over from the next one, and we're not gonna get a huge amount more off here anyway, and I will be able to get rid of these bits too. So I think we'll get a little bit of bonus, but yeah, these contracts are taking forever. Oh, the front trailer hasn't emptied. Again, the front trailer hasn't emptied. How much more do we need to deliver? 56,000. Yeah, which is going to be this front trailer. Actually, while these trailers are emptying, we might go and grab the rest of this. Without, thank you for resubscribing and tier 1 for 42nd month. You are awesome. Don't know why this trailer keeps failing to unload. But at least we won't have this to worry about next time. Next time we'll just have we'll have a big harvester, we'll have these big trailers, and it will be good. Need a classic tractor pack for console that goes with the NH-D7 315, as I have used single brand ASIC, something that's in the series. A classic one that keeps getting knocked as well. That's not helpful. 94% transported. One. Oh. Back one. Right, last run. I think this will complete this contract. But we might as well go and do one last run until the rain comes. It's going to be very soon. Clarkson's farm, the NH-T7 is the one owned by Caleb. Yes, I spoke to Caleb about that. Obviously, T7 is a tractor close to my heart. I think Caleb's T7 is only like a 250, 260. Pig episode was the first pig episode was very hard to watch. Yeah. The later pig episode is much better. Meant to be going to Clarkson's farm sometimes. I really don't know what to expect. Do you know what, Grey Dog? It's a farm shop, like any other farm shop, pretty much. It's just a really nice place to visit. It's a little bit surreal standing somewhere where you've seen on TV a lot. That is a little bit odd, but the job itself is quite cool. GamingFFC, thank you for resubscribing for your 24th month. You are awesome. Contract is finished. We will just go and we'll fill up these trailers. We will sell off whatever's left. Then we'll finish off. I've started, so I'll finish. I think we'll probably get the rest of what's on this field into these trailers. Iro pigs are renowned for what happened there. So yeah, they kind of are, and I know a few. I've known a few people who've had similar sort of issues. This thing, I don't know if it's this harvester or the other harvester that is one included in with the other contract. There's at least 2 rows to go here, though. One mod I would love to recommend for FarmSim is the VIP Order Manager. I have not tried that one, Grey Dog. At Prime Sum because it's the UK and I'm bereft of money. Prime Sub. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Prime Sub. That's all right, GamingFFC. I thank you for using your Prime Sub. Oh, I've got to clean my studio up over the next couple of days because, of course, I need to record my studio tour. Now that we've hit 40,000 subscribers on YouTube, I have promised a studio tour, but I've been promising a studio tour ever since 3,000 subscribers. But I am going to do it, by Jove, this time, chat. Although my desk needs repainting, so it's going to be a little bit messy, but not much I can do about that without I just go and repainting the desk. He's taking all of this out. I might do it once I get the new monitor. I've got I've got a new monitor sitting on throne that I was very kindly given, and it was out of stock when they gave it, so yeah, it's going to be a bit of a weird one. What the hell is going on? Speaking of weird ones, let me drive out, please, harvester. I've got to so I've had to re-add the monitor to my throne wish list so that I can then order it off the throne wish list, which is just, yeah. And then they want to charge shipping on top, which I kind of go, why? You know, shipping on top was not included in originally. Why are you trying to charge shipping on top now? Ooh, what are you ordering, Twincam? Thank you, Steam Fan. But alternatively to the monitor, I could actually put the money towards something else on throne, which is tempting. I just can't decide if there's something I need more. On my wish list. One of those indecision moments, you know, you suddenly go, oh, but I could get this, or I could get this, or I could get this. I just, yeah. Can't say, but it's not a thrustbuster one, but oh, that one. I'd like to talk to you about that, Twincam, because I think I know what that is, and I'm kind of wondering if they've given you the same restrictions as they wanted to put on me. Because if that's what I think it is, there was a reason why I'm not using their stuff at the moment. Oh, really? Okay, I definitely want to talk to you because that's interesting. If it's the thing I'm thinking of, because I had a wheel brand asked to work with me. Yeah, I had a wheel brand asked to work with me, and I just, the restrictions and the requirements for using it was just, I couldn't even do it what they were asking. It just wouldn't be possible. And it would have made my content more about their equipment than it would about farm sim and that stuff. So yeah. And it also would have left me in a position where if I didn't like it, I would have still had to have used it for a long while, and it was just, I can't. It's one of the things that I loved about Trustmaster when they contacted me was absolutely, hey, we'll send you over the stuff, do a couple of videos on it, check it out, give honest feedback, and away you go. And I went, perfect, that's great, thank you very much. And now I'm using it with a wheel cam because I like it. I like this setup. It's very nice. But if I hadn't liked this setup, then I would have been stuck if it was, you know, if they'd put those kind of restrictions on. Right, harvester is finished. I'm gonna move the harvester off the field in case this harvester is the one that is going to be well, available for the other field. We're not going to use it for the other field either way. For another 27,000 litres of carrots that we're going to make money off here. Reaver's okay. Reaver is not in a position to stream at the moment. Even if he wanted to, unfortunately, on reflection. So I don't know when Reaver will be back streaming. Hopefully he will at some point, but I think situations have to change for that to become a thing. Like that there. Yeah, mine's got very grindy in the past couple of days. It's suddenly, you can suddenly hear the wheel on my recordings, which is annoying. But I'm not finding it any more grindy now than I think it's the way I had it clamped to the desk. I don't think I've had it clamped to the desk well enough, and as a result, it's been a lot more noisy on the actual videos. Do we have a best place to sell carrots? Not listed there. Carrots. No, not washed carrots. I want carrots. Sawmill grain. Tag it. I know where sawmill grain is actually. Yeah, it's over there. Go sell it there, make the most money out of it. Yeah, Reaver will be back streaming when he can. I would not expect it to be anytime soon. Then we'll have to go to the BGA, grab the JCB, complete the contract. And then next time what we'll do is we will get the, we'll probably try and hire a T440. Go from there. But I can't see Cripps to not happen unless he has no choice. He enjoyed it a lot. He does. I can't go into the reasons. At the moment, he is not in a position where he can stream. Is all I'll say. That might change, but at the moment it's yeah, it's not possible. I want to go and check this place out because this is where we have to tip for the next contract. Next one? It might be the next one. The next one. It's where we did all this stuff previously. Yep, it's not in it. Yeah, IRL unfortunately comes first. And it's one of those weird situations in life as well. It's an annoying one. Tip side back. And the other one. Go, so 3,190 off the front trailer and another. I will do KiwiMedic. There we go, another 1,522. So yeah, the second contract is going to be so much easier. Do you know what? I should have just delivered everything to here for the first contract. You know, we'd have failed the contract, but we'd have made a whole load of money. But yeah, field 27 is the next one. That is just going to be massive job. Massive job. We are going to need a completely different harvester based on what happened last time. Oh, and look at that. The rain held off until we'd finished. That's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. That couldn't have gone better, really. Right, so first things first, turn this off. That's finished with. So let's complete the contract. Collect that. Fantastic. Right, which harvester went? The harvester that was on the field. Awesome. That's brilliant. So yeah, we've got 27 next, and then we need to return both of the belts because we're not going to be using those. Perfect. And then away we go. We'll take this back to our farm and we'll continue on with these next time to field 27. Later, Culture. Yeah, I am going to round things off because it has just gone 11 o'clock. And it is light. The moon is out, but it is trying to peak between the rain clouds. 44,000. That's really good. I am not going to get the weeder though. I think we've got. Does our sprayer not have the spot spraying? I think it does. I don't think we need the weeder we even have, to be honest. I don't quite know why I'm holding on to that. Next time I might get one of my tractors doing some mulching as well, so that we can mulch what we've got. That is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Park this around here like before, so that's ready to go out. Turn all the lights off on it. What's the fuel level like on that? Okay, fuel level's good. Alright, but there we go. That is that done. So we'll save that there. Oh. Thank you, Steam fan. Right. And we'll go out to here. So, yeah, I will be back tomorrow morning with Alba, Missouri. We'll be, well, there's lots of new additions for the wide vehicle system. So that's going to be good. Yeah, there was a lot more leak than just FS25 KiwiMedic, which is a good question as to exactly what there was. And whether I've just seen Twitch's homepage and I'm just, what the hell? Matt Lewis 007 has just redeemed the stream news giveaway. I will post this at a wait, no, that one. Coupon, there we go. So I'm gonna put a coupon. Wow, actually, I am going, so two things. One, I'm gonna create a new coupon. This is for Twitch only because it's been redeemed on Twitch. 3 pack of 3 cards. Grab it on there. I'm pasting in the chat now. First person to grab it will get a free pack of Streamloots cards. There are several left over from the 12-hour stream, so I will post those in the chat. Yeah, I'm looking at the homepage of Twitch at the moment going, oh my god. Oh, we're gonna go, I think, and raid Ola Haldor. What's wrong with Twitch? Yeah, we're gonna go and raid Ola, so I'll send you his way. I'll send you a picture, GamingFFC. It is nuts. It is nuts what's on the homepage of Twitch right now. That is crazy. Search. There we go. Right, we'll send you out Jolo, who's doing some map creation. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you, as always, to all my channel members, my patrons, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are awesome. If you've yet to follow us on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so that you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.